And good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Please delete as appropriate. We're back again in Train Sim World number 5. Not 4, not 3, not 2. There wasn't a 1, but 5. Where we're also back again on the West Coast Main Line South, because the West Coast Main Line North is disappointing. We're going to be taking a trip from Euston. We have a problem. Up to Milton's Keen. He is Keen, Milton, in the 350. Then, well, I'm going to be doing a freight trip back. These guys don't have it, so we'll see what happens when we get there. With an aim of going from Milton Keynes back to Watford Junction, then take an overground back to Euston. We have a problem because hopefully next week I'll be showing you the new overground line. So I want to end with overground, so next week we can do overground. That's the plan anyway. Joined by the usual idiots. Idiot number 1 right at the top of the pile as always. It's a Dorset. Hello, Dorset.
Where else could I be on top of a pile of good people? Good evening, Steve.
When are the good people joining?
I don't know. I live in hope.
So do I. Next we've got Captain Muddy himself. It's Poto. Good evening.
This is going to become permanent now, isn't it?
You're the one that fell over.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you. I said wait at least the first 5 minutes.
Sorry. Sorry, YouTube. Should we try that again?
No.
No. Edit that bit out.
I'm just gonna. I've just muted him. There you go. Right. Next we have a Trent. Hello, Trent.
Hello.
Right. There we go. Now I'll unmute him. There we go. Next time I introduce myself, I'm just going to mute him. If I don't know if it will now, but if this does end up on the YouTube, there'll be links in the description to things. Good evening to Trent's mum. Be seeing Trent's mum next week. That's slightly scary. I'm going to get my hair cut and everything. To Connor and Pina. Right, let's jump in then. Timmy table. And we are doing the 707 Euston to Milton Keynes. I'm going to leave the date as it is because then we'll see what happens. Are you looking at dating Trent's mum? There's 2 factors involved there.
Yes.
I'm not explaining to you what one of them is. Oh, that crashed.
That was going well then.
Good start.
That was definitely a good start. Oh, blimey. Right, we'll try that again. 4 minutes in, Ethan sworn and the game's crashed.
Edit that bit out.
Yeah, that was definitely going to happen.
I missed the swear word.
Yeah,
I did as well, to be fair.
Hi, Stokey. No. No. Trent's mum is not old enough to be my mother. Trent's mum is younger than I am.
What? She's less than 24?
26.
26, sorry.
Yeah.
You've got to be specific about Steve's age. It gets very ageist.
I get confused.
Yeah.
Fair enough, so do I, Dorset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I've got a good excuse.
What? You're 24?
What, you're old?
That I'm just about to hit 23.
Ah.
That means next year me and Dorset will be the same age.
You should change your name to Trent's mum. Well, yeah, because you got 2 different names as well. I never know which bloody one it is. You're not even 21. Slightly scary, really, isn't it? Right, waiting for the game to load again. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time. I launched the game once, went into the route to see where it stopped. It was fine. Come actually stream it, and the game goes, no. I thought we'd cheekily start a few minutes early as well, because we've got quite a bit to get in. Right, there we go. Right, okay, let's try this again. And the route. Right. Timetable 3:50, West Coast Main Line South, 707, go. Will it work? Will it load? Will it run?
Why, you on a treadmill?
I am on a treadmill. I'd only walk if I was on a treadmill.
What's the point of having it being on a treadmill if you're going to walk?
No, you can't. Walking's better for you. Less shock on the knees.
Why? Did somebody jump out at you?
Not that sort of shock.
What, electric shock?
Yeah, definitely an electric shock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go on the rowing machine. My fitness instructor person had me end on the rowing machine, and it killed me every single time. And so consequently, going from the rowing machine to back to the changing room, I couldn't walk.
What was you rowing?
And then
was
it's-
you rowing you go gently down the stream?
I was, and then at some points, then I'd get in the car and couldn't move my arms up, so I was driving home, shuffling the wheel with my hands like on my hips because they ached so much.
Ooh.
Anyway, you've got to wait till 7:09. So it's not the 7:07 service; it's the 7:09 service.
I'm already there.
You couldn't move your legs outside of 90 degrees. Well, you are a tart. Luke, thank you very much for that. 4 of the months. That's no longer an accident. You can't deny it. You're doing that on purpose now. You can't blame anybody else. It's your own doing. But
Yeah.
thank you. You had brunch at Spoons. He's such a student.
Yes.
He is.
No, I wouldn't buy a rowing machine from home. I'd buy a treadmill or an exercise bike. Although I'm not a fan of exercise bikes.
You don't buy one.
Then I won't buy one.
Sorted. There's that issue.
There you go. Problems. That'd save me a lot of money.
It is. What's the next issue you want me to sort out?
Remove Ethan from my life.
You're the problem solver 3000, Trent.
Ethan's got a lot of background noise. I'm going to turn you down quite a lot. Right, lock the doors.
remove Ethan from your life, change your number, change your name, have a new identity, and a new life.
Problem solved. Right, Harrow and Wheels done.
And we are off.
There we go. Right, we are leaving Euston. We have a problem. An anonymous gifter gave the clumsy pineapple. Don't encourage him. Anonymous
God.
gifter. Fools, you are. You're all fools. Thank you, anonymous. At least you can spell anonymous. Anonymouse.
Anonymous.
It's like a sign. I saw the sign.
What did it say?
It said, secret nuclear bunker this way.
Ah.
There's a secret then, isn't
There
there?
is actually a road sign that says, there's a sign to secret
There
nuclear
is.
bunker. Yeah.
Oh, the Essex, isn't it?
It's, of course, bloody Essex people are thick, aren't they?
I could say, yeah.
That would explain why it's there.
They've probably got a sign
What
somewhere
do you mean,
saying
like
sign
people from
ahead.
Sweden? That's not very nice.
I know.
That's harsh on people of Swindon.
Exactly. We're not. You speak for yourself. We can negotiate the magic roundabout. We've got to be able to do something right.
Yeah.
Ethan doesn't even notice it now when he goes over it. It's just a matter of course now.
Yeah.
The north is the epitome of it. Oh, look at him using epitome.
What does epitome
Ooh.
I'm asking the same question,
like
Trent.
the peak almost.
mean? I'm not a bird.
Not beak, peak.
Oh.
The magic roundabout
Why
is
do you-
just a roundabout. Uh-huh.
It's one big thing with a load of little things all around it.
Yeah.
A bit like when Steve goes out with me and Trent.
Yeah. Hey!
A big thing with little things around him.
Garden nose.
Oh, that's speeding. Was that going to be like next Saturday then? It will be like another bloody school outing, isn't it?
Have you wear your geography teacher coat?
Yeah.
I really want a new coat.
No, you're not allowed.
Oh,
I've had that like 3 years now.
You can only get a new coat if you buy it off I Love Geography and our teacher at .co.uk.
Yeah, going up to Bakewell again next weekend. Of course you would, Pina.
oh, you bloody would, Peanut.
A special needs school outing. It's a bit like that.
Yeah. Very accurate description.
Hey, speak for yourself.
It'll be like that when we do London in July. There you go. Right, Pina. 4th of July,
American Independence Day.
London. Hi, Amy Lou. There's a train. I see a train.
There's a lot of trains. There's even pasta trains.
A pasta train.
Yeah.
The Pentalino.
London is a bit expensive and busy to get to. Don't you start making bloody excuses. You got 5 months.
I bet Michael will manage it.
Yeah, Michael manage it. He's further away.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's closer a little bit. But that's not the point.
Which about the same distance with Pina.
Your mission is to meet you guys before Steve gives up the ghost. Wow, thanks very much.
I thought he
What
was
do you think
quite
he's going
young.
to do this for?
Well, I was going to give up 7.5 years ago. That didn't happen, did it?
Still
Well,
waiting.
yeah, there was that.
Are you going to an anonymous Scream Club?
You're willing to go broke for London again. We're also doing Alton Towers, I think, May? 3rd of May?
Yes, yes.
Going back to Trentland again.
Not Frankland. That's like way away from me.
Well, no, staying in the same hotel as we did last time.
Yeah.
Well, on the Friday night, and on a Saturday night, it like almost triples in price. Alton Towers is 4 hours. Yeah, it's 2 and a bit from me. Right, 6.5 miles to the Harrow and the Wheelsdons.
That's a big shop, isn't it? Or is that another shop I'm thinking of?
You're thinking of another shop. You're thinking of Marks and Spencer's.
No, it begins with A.
Harrods.
That's the good too.
Well, I can see where you're going with that, to be honest.
I'll have to take Ethan in there one day.
I've been in there.
Oh, have you?
What, to spend money?
Yeah.
How's my day been? Busy today.
Actually had work to
Oh,
do.
it's just bloody idiots. Multiple people sort of forget they've got a middle name.
Well, it sounds like me then.
Like, fill out this form and don't forget to put your full name on it, including any middle names. You get the form back. No middle name. See, I've sent it back. It needs to have your full name, including your middle name. It's like exactly the same information I asked you for like an hour ago. Can I take you to M&S? How long before there's no M&S?
Yeah. That's an issue to buy, no offence, really old people.
Well, yeah, a lot of the
It
high
is.
street stores, they're closing down. That one is shut.
Yeah. Everything's online.
I think their food department seems to do quite well, but their clothing's just doesn't do anything.
Well, it's beige. It's all beige and old granny stuff.
I did say
I
it's
high school uniform from there, and that was about it.
it's one of those stores where when you walk in, you know, a shop assistant will come up to you and go, "Ah, if you'd like to follow me, sir, the beige section is over here." That's where you realise that you're old. When you start going, "Oh, cardigan
In beige.
in beige."
There's a lot of trains here.
Where's here?
Howden Wilston.
I'm not there yet. I'm still 4 miles away.
Was somebody crashed the game?
Oh yeah, I did. They're
Punch
opening a
him
new
out for
mega
45
store in
seconds.
Cabot Circus. I thought they were struggling. M&S now do specs. I need to make an appointment with the opticians. Or try and make an appointment. I looked today to see what time my bank opened and closed. No appointments on a Saturday to go and see them, and they close at 3 p.m. during the week. What sort of world is that?
Well, the one here opens at 9, shuts at 3:30, 4 o'clock. And then
Yeah.
on a Saturday, 2.
Yeah, this is just counter service on a Saturday.
Uh,
So I'm gonna have to go out to the bank during work time. That'll be a shame, won't it?
Ah,
you got a sick note ready for the teacher.
No, I'll just go. Everybody else at my place does.
yeah.
I'll just say I'm off to the bank for an hour to talk about my mortgage. Right, 2.6 miles. Do I shop at M&S? I can't afford that. Tesco's in Iceland is me.
You go all the way to Iceland.
I
get
do
shopping.
go to
Sure,
Iceland.
That's expensive getting on a plane.
It is, but it's worth it. Hang on, is that snow?
Ha ha ha. Good luck.
Where's Tintin when you want him?
£5.50 for ham and cheese pizza. It's like £3 in Iceland.
Yeah.
Although their bigger pizzas are getting smaller, the Iceland ones,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
but it's still enough.
What are you saying that?
For an average person, it is. For
Yeah,
a
but
trend, maybe not.
You get those dine-in for two deals at M&S, don't you? They're like a tenner where you get 2 mains, 2 desserts, and a bottle of wine. But I don't drink, so a bottle of wine would be useless. And when you're trying to do a dine-in with an Ethan, there would be nothing on their menu that he would eat.
I always fight with that offer. I don't drink, and you say it's a meal for 2. How does it not feed me?
Well, this is you.
Because
What do you mean this is
you.
me?
We've seen you eat, Trent.
Have you?
Well, yes.
You're the thinnest person in the world, but yet you eat so much.
For the good metabolism.
Oh, well, yeah, you seem realise with WH Smith's, certainly on a train station, you don't go into WH Smith's.
Oh yeah.
Mmm.
Right, and now approaching Harrow and Wheelsden. That definitely looks like snow.
I've got a beautiful sunrise like here in the middle of the nicest place ever.
Yeah, I've got quite a nice sunrise going on.
Bastards.
Oh,
Yeah.
it sounds like a you issue to be fair.
Thank you.
No.
It was only a winter's tale.
How can a season have a tail?
It does. Merry Christmas.
Bar humbug.
Won't be long.
No.
They'll be all over again.
Right, doors are opening.
I'm coming into Bushley.
We arrived at the Harrow and the Wheel tube train. We won't be doing that tonight.
Pentalino.
I said that someone at work today. We were talking about well duty free because we do work for them at work, and I was saying about the price of a bottle of Coke in the well duty free in Brussels Eurostar terminal that was like €2 more than the same bottle of Coke from the vending machine inside the Brussels Eurostar terminal. But because it's world duty free, they charge you more. I shouldn't complain because they partly keep me employed. Right, lock doors. You pay those prices.
You're an RAD.
Oh yeah, there is that. Right, Bushy's next. Staff discount. I'm not employed by World Duty Free. We do work for them. Alright, I've got the wheel slippage.
Put some sand on it.
I've definitely got some snow going on now. Yeah, so tube train goes up there, sits in the siding, turns around and goes back in. This is why this route's so good, because you've got freight, the 350, the Pendolino, if you've got it, the overground and the underground, all on one line. They should have done this more often with other lines. Right, power. I've definitely got the snowage going on. So yeah, maybe next week. Haven't been confirmed yet. Could see the Mildmay line being released. And if so, hopefully I can bring it to you the day before release. So if it's released next Tuesday, then I'll hopefully be able to bring it to you on Monday.
But does this mean we've got a Stevie from now all the way up till next Friday?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Mildmay line runs from Stratford to Richmond.
That's near Tamworth, Stratford.
It is, and goes connects with Gospel Oak. Actually, no, it doesn't. Well, the real life Mildmay line runs from Stratford to Richmond. The version we're getting doesn't. It runs from Stratford to a place.
Willesden Junction.
That's the one, which links in with the underground.
And this.
And this. What is it with Trent and Tamworth? Last time time before we went to Birmingham, Trent should have got off the train at New Street, got on the train to Stratford upon Avon, and met us at Stratford upon Avon. But because we told him, because his day ranger ticket started at Tamworth, he only had to get a ticket to Tamworth, but then stay on the train to New Street, train out to Stratford. He got off the train at Tamworth.
Yeah, as you do.
So we were stood there. This was for Ethan's birthday last year. We stood there at
Yes.
Stratford. Ethan didn't know that Trent was coming, kept it a surprise. Didn't know that Harry was coming. We pulled up in the car park. Harry was there. Train pulled in. I was expecting Trent to be on. Looked, no Trent, and Harry went, "Yeah, there's a bit of a problem." Trent got off at Tamworth.
You know how easily confused I get?
We know. Why do you think we're coming to pick you up from your front door?
Yeah.
Make sure we don't get lost.
I can't get us around here.
Wow.
Blame Harry. Yeah, that's only going to go. I should actually remove that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I think it's only you can remove commands.
Yeah, he's never coming back.
Unless... Is this a thing? Remove.
Everybody else that left the community, we've removed from there. So, oh, that's brakes. Okay, we may not be stopping at Bushy. Sanding. Lots of sanding. High. So I can't look up at where I'm going because there's wheel slip going on currently. There we go. Thank you, Trent. Blimey.
Sorry?
One less. Thank you very much indeed. 24 month streak. There we go. But 32 months overall. Thank you, one less. Yeah, if you're in the first carriage or half the second carriage, a little bit of an issue. But apart from that, it's fine. Just get off at the back of the train. Considering we're in deep snow, that wasn't bad.
Well, the majority of drivers would be taking extra care when they're stopping at stations.
But I didn't realise it was that close. It crept up on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a new type of stalking? Station stalking?
It is, right. I'm going to pull away slowly from this one.
Quite froggy.
Yeah. I'm going to try the roadcraft demo tonight. I'm not sure of that. I wasn't a fan of the other one that I did. So I don't know what... I probably will try the demo, but yeah, I don't know. I said I haven't done anything with SnowRunner. Yeah, don't step out of the front carriage. Well, at least you have soft snow to fall into.
What happens if it's yellow snow?
Don't drink it or eat it.
Don't drink snow? What?
2 Point Museum's out next week. Okay, I might have to look at that.
Is it?
They have said it's not SnowRunner 2. Yeah, I know. Well, there was that. Was it Expedition, wasn't it? That
Yes.
was just
That's
stupid.
Yeah, that's the one you tried.
Yeah, and couldn't get rid of one of the icons. Which is probably a me thing.
Probably.
Tomorrow night, going to be doing something I did a couple of years ago, and it went down quite well. So doing it again for those that weren't around a couple of years ago. A game where you decide what happens. I don't at all, unless no one watches, then I'll have to decide. As Dusk Falls. It took about 9 hours last time to do it, so it could be like 3 streams. So for the next 3 Wednesdays, we'll be doing that. One thing I would say is if you're planning on watching tomorrow night or want to join in, please be here from 6 p.m. because you'll need to get the gist of the storyline from the start to know what happens. And yeah, you vote in chat as to what happens. Multiple decisions come up on the screen. Do you go left, do you go right situation? You vote. Whichever decision gets the most votes, that's the way the story goes. So it was really good. We did it a couple of years ago. So doing that for the next couple of Wednesdays. Thursday night, not sure. Got nothing planned for Thursday. And Friday night some trucking. Saturday night we're playing bingo. And then Sunday lunchtime back on the farm. Right, unlock doors. So Watford Junction, which is where we want to try and come back to later on.
I can't see the station.
Why?
Is
It's like really dense fog. I can only see like 2 baby pandas in front of me.
on one of the
That's
Sam
amazing.
on one of the Sam Patch grade scenarios, I had something similar where I completely locked up. Unfortunately, it was on the grade and became a runaway. The first time I did CSX Heavy Haul, which is on a stream, I stopped on a hill and literally could not get the thing going. But I was like an excited puppy because the fact that I stalled the train and had to start it was amazing. Oh, Michael, not a problem. Hopefully they didn't get away with anything.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be alright.
3.4 miles to Kings Langley. That's one work had their card cloned after going into, of all places, London for the day.
Oh.
And I said to him, have you not got an RFID blocker in your wallet? He said, what do you mean? I said, I've got an RFID blocker in my wallet. Because people can walk up, just come past you with an RFID reader. And if you've got, obviously, a wireless card, as everybody has now, can get the details of your card, clone your card. I said, I've got an RFID blocker in my wallet, so if I touch my wallet on an RFID reader, nothing. So even though my wallet's in my pocket, my card in my pocket, they can't take the details from it. Yeah, so my card's in a blocker, or next to a blocker. They went, oh right, so they went straight on Amazon and bought one.
You do like getting others to give Jeffrey Bezos their money, don't you?
Yeah. It's like a £5 for 2.
That's not a
I
bad
suppose
price,
that.
to be fair.
Obviously, you can't clone your phone because you normally have to tap something for it to bring up your card and stuff. So your phone's a safe way of doing it, but your card just sits there.
Like a birthday card when you give it to someone.
It is like a birthday card. Stokey, thanks for that. XXTCXX. If you wanted to or not, you're now part of the madness. I'm just not a huge fan of American freight. I did like that new freighty train thing. I posted it in a Discord earlier. I had a really enjoyable chilling evening last night. Watched an episode of McDonald and Dodds, which was based around Formula One, which is quite weird but enjoyable. Watched a couple of other shows, and then ended up watching a 40-minute YouTube video of a camera shoved on the front of a train doing line 7 in New York. And holy crap, what a fantastic looking line. It was an express route, so it ran most of its time down the middle of the tracks, but obviously was making stops. But the way the track twisted and turned, and it ended up at Hudson Yards. So it ended up the last sections of it were underground. It was so cool.
Yeah, Hudson Yards is a relatively new extension to
He was
that line.
aiming at Michael. You can do a specific person.
Yeah.
Click on Michael's name, it'll say gift subscription when you click on it.
There you go. But I'm sure that random person appreciates it. Stokey. You tried, it said error. Oh. Was that the Northeast Corridor? No. And we've got more American freight coming as well. We have got, well, potentially the Mildmay line coming next week for this. Possibly in 2 weeks' time, could be Cardiff branches, which I'm really looking forward to. That's going to be interesting. And I think soon we're going to be having the Dutch one as well. I think that's going to be interesting and different. There goes the Pentalino. Yeah, I was going to watch the second Bridget Jones with Ethan this weekend. I'm actually thinking now, do I dig out something classic? Something like The Breakfast Club. Or Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Something like, well, actually, no, that's a bit cheesy. Right, we have arrived at King's Langley, not King's Landing.
Is he?
That's from Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Did you ever finish that, Trent? Or did you give up?
Yes. It was very slow, but yeah.
And the last season was disappointing. The last episode was really disappointing. That got slated so much. You need to watch the one after now then. Whatever it's called.
That's useful.
Thingy dragon thingy.
Oh, House of Dragon.
House of Dragon. That's actually really good. I've got Dave Gorman with Modern Life is Goodish, which is a brilliant series on Dave. Did 5 seasons, and then they axed it about 7 years ago. They brought it back, which I'm glad about. So I'm looking forward to watching the new episode of that tonight.
Is Dave still going?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I got pulled.
Well, it's you or something now, isn't it? But it's technically Dave.
You're right, Dave.
I still think that was quality. Whoever thought of calling a TV channel Dave was just a genius. Yeah. And then the +1 version being called Dave Jarvu.
Yeah.
Quite funny because I've been watching Would I Lie to You over the weekend, and there was a few jokes of, oh, this will probably be repeated on Dave.
Yeah, they do that on QI as well.
Yeah, Mock the Week did the same.
Yeah.
It's called You and Dave.
Did you get Dave's permission for that?
Yeah.
Does Dave want tea?
Always.
He might be unconscious, I'm not sure.
If you're unconscious, people might want tea, but they just can't tell you they do.
No,
they don't want tea.
How'd you know that?
Unconscious people don't want tea.
How'd you know that? They might just think, oh, nice cup of tea and some chocolate biscuits. Yeah, I've got every episode of Top Gear on my network drive anyway. I never think of going back and watching them. The specials, yes. I wouldn't dream of going back and watching any of the episodes.
I watch a couple of the race ones now and again.
Yeah. It's like the challenge ones where they do a whole episode with like the same ambulance or same police car.
Yeah.
But not the like the individual car sections.
No, I normally find myself skipping about first 10 minutes of it.
I've actually got some really interesting stuff on my network drive. I keep making Ethan suffer certain things. I ended up watching Alan Davis stand-up last week.
I think we should finish that, actually.
Jeremy Clarkson isn't joining Car SOS. He did a one-off charity episode for Car SOS. It isn't him returning to motoring TV. He did
which is what the media classed as.
Yeah, he did a one-off episode. And he just made an appearance in it. He wasn't. I don't think he was featured in. He's being featured in the whole thing.
Oh, it's just a cameo then.
Yeah, I used to like that. I stopped watching. That used to be on years ago. Fuzz Townsend and I can't remember the other guy's name. Not Tim. But it was good, but cheesy. Same here, Amy Lou. I loved House of Cards. The first 4 seasons of House of Cards, I've got on Blu-ray. And it was one of those. I like American politics shows. Tim Shaw, that's it. I really like American politics. The West Wing, my favourite show ever. And I love that sort of writing. And loved House of Cards. And then I just couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch the last season. I will be doing at some point soon, it will happen in the next month, my entertainment stream where I'm going to be going through the TV shows I watch. I just need to work out the format. I've got an unhindered weekend in 2 weeks' time.
You have? How did you manage that?
It's only because he's going away with his mother.
Ah,
yeah.
Driver.
If you liked House of Cards, Amy Lou, try The West Wing. You've got to get through the first 2 episodes, but like a lot of shows, because that's just introducing you to cast and you get used to who's who. But then it just gets. I watched an episode the other night. Right, Hemel Hempstead is next. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a stream in a couple of weeks' time. We're basically going through the TV shows I watch. It may be of no interest to anybody, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. So it could be one of those situations where no one watches, it goes on YouTube, no one watches, and then I'll give up. But the plan is I'm just going to go through, in a PowerPoint-y sort of way, all the TV shows I watch, when they aired, where and if you can watch them, play a trailer to the show, and then talk about it as to why I like it, why I watch it, what brings me to like it, and then if that goes down well, I'll do one on my favourite films, and if that goes down well, I'll go through the people I follow on YouTube and why, and then maybe move on to music, which will be a more difficult one because I can't play music, and then maybe get other people to come in and chat about their things. But it's something I've had an itch to do for a while.
Will there be an exam on it at the end?
There won't be an exam, no. Right, we have arrived here. A very snowy Hemel Hempstead.
It's very froggy for me.
It's very snowy for me.
Oh no, hold on, it's sunrise again.
Sunrise again?
sounds
Have
exciting,
you
yeah.
been going 24 hours? Did it get light, then dark, then it's getting light again?
Well, the fog's disappeared. So it's like that song, Now the Rain's Gone, the song comes out.
Which was the song that they used to open the first ever episode of the Grand Tour.
Yes.
Yes.
Hothouse Flowers.
Yeah, I can see clearly
Why
now the
flowers
rain has
hot?
gone. Because they're in a hothouse.
What, a greenhouse?
A greenhouse, basically.
Yeah.
It's all coming together now.
Yeah, and the Grand Tour is going to be carrying on. The Grand Tour isn't over. Just because those three have left doesn't mean the Grand Tour has finished. It will be carrying on, and it will be carrying on with new presenters. But just
Do
because...
we know who they are yet?
No.
Amazon's still in talks, probably.
Yeah. Don't know when it'll be back, but it's been such a big format. My hope is that it doesn't fail like Top Gear did, because what they did when they left Top Gear is they tried to replace them, and it didn't work. All three of them have all said that what they need to do when they pick new hosts for the Grand Tour is not put comedians, not put people that are already in entertainment and are just already on TV, for example. Although Clarkson was, and so was Hammond. They need to do motoring journalists, because that's what all of those three were. So they all had a knowledge. They weren't, a cricketer, a motoring journalist, and whatever hell the other one was.
Medium.
A comedian, yeah.
I can't stand
Comedian
it.
So yeah, I should imagine next year, or there may be an announcement this year from Amazon going, right, the Grand Tour will be back in 2026.
Yeah.
It's the
probably.
chemistry. And they didn't have that chemistry at the beginning. That grew with those three. The American versions with Tanner Faust, Rutledge Wood, and Adam Ferrara. One of those was a journalist. Adam Ferrara was into cars and a comedian. Tanner Faust was a racing driver. That worked. They had this instant click because they all brought something different. There's an Australian version as well. The original three cast members of the Australian version were same sort of thing. They all had a bond. One of them left. They tried bringing in another presenter. Didn't work. So I almost think the whole three presenter thing has been done now. Amazon have got a good opportunity because they've got the money to be able to do something new and something we haven't seen before. I almost think what we need is a car review show. I know there's plenty of them on YouTube, with the likes of Car Wow, and there's loads of people doing car tests. But mainstream people won't necessarily be watching shows like that. I don't subscribe to Car Wow. I find the guy an annoying twat now, because he's got to a point where he's got all the money, all the fame, loads of subscribers, and then you can almost tell with some reviews that he does, he's just phoning it in, which is a problem a lot of people get when they get too big. But I think what we need from an entertainment point of view is a proper, good old-fashioned car review show. I was about to say we might not be stopping at Berkhamsted, but we are. And I'm roughly on time as well, 30 seconds late.
That's on time for you.
That's pretty on time.
I'm still a bloody minute early.
I'm on time.
Right on time. That's definitely a bit weathery out there. Because I don't think it's, well, unless it does change dramatically, it's not going to change by the time I come all the way back down here again.
Probably not.
Let's turn the whippers off. Alright, stop at Tring. Watched the YouTube video yesterday or Sunday night. Oh, yes, last night or Sunday night. American guy that I follow, buys a lot of cheap cars, does things with them. He's actually got a woodworking channel as well. He lives in Michigan or that sort of area, and there was snow, a lot of snow. So he borrowed a mate's Rivian electric four-wheel drive pickup and basically went around on the freeways, pulling people out of the snow. And in this country, if we have 2 millimeters of snow, nothing runs. Everyone stops, everyone stays home, no one knows how to drive. A few people he actually did pull out the snow, but holy crap, he was doing motorway speeds in the snow in this Rivian without a care in the world. This thing was phenomenal. At one point, he was tooting along behind a car doing like 55, 60. A truck came past. And he was like, well, if that truck's overtaking, I'm going to go for it as well. It's like, Jesus Christ, they just get on with it.
Right.
I think they're probably a bit more used to it compared to what we are.
They are used to it.
We're used to rain, wind, and storms.
Well, you get people here don't know how to drive in the rain. They're either driving too fast or too slow.
True.
That went bright.
Is it right? Did you wake up?
Yeah. It's always a plus. Snow falls here and you get a mouthful. Thing is, anywhere else, trains carry on. Public transport carries on. Here, first sign of snow, right, no buses. Can't run the trains, health and safety. Someone might slip and sue us. And that's all it is. That is the fear that passengers will slip on the snow on the platform and then sue the train company because of the snow. We're becoming a litigious society.
That's a big word for a Monday.
It's Tuesday.
Or is it Tuesday?
Right. So yeah, there's a freight train that leaves. Well, I think it's going to leave at 20 past 8. But
You hope it
yeah,
leaves.
but only for me. These guys have got one
Yeah.
at 12 minutes past, so they really want to get a move on and try and get there by 12 minutes past. Which, in theory, because I had to reset because the game crashed, actual time-wise, they should be at a similar time to me.
I started at the same time as you did.
Ah, okay.
I'm ahead.
I'm roughly about the same point as you. I'm just about to break for Tring.
That's just what I'm doing
Yeah.
now.
Well, that'd be an idea.
And slam the anchors on.
You in a ship?
I am.
I should come off the brake. Nice, gentle brake, and I would have braked too early.
What the hell's happening?
You tell us,
Clearly
Dorset.
not quite
Well,
Steve.
I pulled up.
Yeah.
The plane started going again.
Oh, that's an issue.
Did you actually stop?
I'm less than a minute late.
No, I've
Advert just came up. Would you like to lose weight? My response: no, I'm not fat. Really?
Have you seen the amount of stuff you eat?
Yeah,
Well, this is interesting.
Double Big Back Man.
I'm out of control.
So is the AI taken over?
I don't think so. No, I just went to open the doors at Tring, and next thing I know, regulators fully open, and off we go.
Oh, it's almost like AI is taken over.
Yeah, it does feel that way, but he didn't even open the door, so I think it's just the game is fucked. See if I
See
can
what
do
happens at. See what happens at the next stop.
well, I'm going to
if it
reset the
stops.
physics and see what happens.
I've already warned Ethan that this Saturday salad is happening.
I'm
Are you
being
a
treated
rabbit
like
now?
Yeah, I have
I've
salad.
already had one load of salad this week.
I have salad coming with my shopping on Saturday, so it's something and salad. Saturday night?
It's being thrown in the bin.
No, it's bloody not. You waste enough
He says
food
with
when
Dolly
you
mixture in his mouth.
waste enough food when you come here.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Okay, so resetting the physics didn't work. Oh, this is the thing.
That sounds quite nice, Michael. All right, Dave.
Right, Dave?
You know you got a channel named after you.
The Unknown
You sure
Daves.
locked up gear?
Is that a bit like the Unknown Soldier?
Yeah.
Who's buried there? Some guy called Dave. Dave what? I don't know. And just say his name was Dave, and I shot him.
Who are you going to talk to when everybody's dead?
They're all dead, Dave. Right, we have 3 miles from Cheddington. I need to eat healthy. It's Ethan's fault.
You can't blame me for all your problems.
I can, because before you, I went like 5 years without a McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
I can always do a pack up salad for a trip out with Steve.
Okay. Well, no, we're going to get a meal deal sandwich. That's fine. I should have some sort of salady sandwich when we're out at lunchtime. Bacon sandwich in the
Okay.
morning, that doesn't count.
I can always air fry the bacon.
Well, it's fine. I would have driven for 3 hours, so I'd have burnt off some calories.
What? Playing when you're...
Me knob,
stick?
yeah.
No. I'm guessing you're going cross country.
Yeah, yeah. Side salad from McDonald's. I want to try next time I go back to Brussels, which I was looking at again today. I am going to order a McDonald's and order a beer, just because you can.
What about the balls?
I should have the balls. That sounds like Ethan's sort of day. 2 hours in college and then you're done.
Part timer.
Yeah. We had to stay till the whole 1 p.m. today.
Oh, how did it go?
I
He
know.
probably didn't do anything between like 9:30 and 12.
We had to breathe. That counts as something.
I had a 8:30 till 9:30, and then a 10:30 till 12 gap.
Yeah, I used to have a Subway used to be on a Friday, and I still can't remember what I used to have because I never got it.
A sandwich.
Yes, well in Belgium, McDonald's serves alcohol in their meals. Yeah, that's where we went a few weeks ago. I think I'm going to end up going back. I've been looking at Eurostar prices, and I think I'm going to end up going back like midweek.
Did you say week or we?
Midweek. I think it may be a loan.
Me? It's illegal.
I don't remember that in the law.
You can go to Amsterdam with Trent. We can't afford it. We tried to get him to come for my birthday.
It didn't work.
No.
9 till 4. No, we used to. Well, school was 8:30 till 3:30.
That's, we used to be that. Then the whole COVID stuff happened, and they changed us to 2:30.
And now, you know, some schools finish at 1 o'clock on a Friday. Why? Get another bloody
Yeah,
couple of
they do
lessons in.
Well, they do half-day Friday, but they do longer days overall.
Yeah, they're not longer
Instead of doing,
days,
like,
though, are
8 till
they?
4:30.
No,
Well, they will. They'll do like 8 to 4:30.
No school is there till 4:30, and no school is there from 8 o'clock.
My
Well,
secondary
we're
was
close enough.
No,
was
but-
8:45.
yeah,
to-
8:30, 8:45 normally is a start, and somewhere between 3 and 3:30 at the latest is a finish.
Yeah.
Well, we used to be 8:35 to 3:15. And a 2:30 finish on a Tuesday, because they had meetings.
Right, 3.8 miles to Leighton Buzzard in the snow.
That's a type of bird, isn't it?
A buzzard is a bird, vulture bird thing. You wouldn't want one in a
What is
cage.
Ah. Is it like a raccoon?
It's no, buzzards are in no way like a raccoon. That's
Oh,
a
so
train.
like an elephant.
You could try putting an elephant in a cage.
Go to bigboycages.com. I'm sure they've got one for an elephant.
Yeah, meetings, also known as thank Christ the kids have gone. Wine, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I-
a Tuesday.
I never understand, right? That you have 6 weeks of school holiday, and then
Yeah.
first day back, teacher training. They've got the 6 frigging weeks.
Yeah.
Get them in on the Friday
I know.
before the kids go back. And so the kids can go back on the Monday. Done.
Yeah, it's after Easter. You got Easter Monday, we got the Tuesday off, and then we're back on the Wednesday. Because they have to do teacher training on the bloody Tuesday. Why?
I know. It's just stupid.
Yeah, they've got 2 weeks before off.
I
Yeah.
always
Yeah,
found...
but Ethan's only got like 3 more holidays and then he's out in the real world.
Yeah.
He's got the no, he's had a February one. He's got 2 more. He's got Easter and May. That's it.
Yeah.
And then he's out in the real world with the rest of us, getting like 20 something days a year.
Ink.
That's going to be hilarious.
It is.
You sound like someone that does art or photography there, Dave.
Like Ethan's first summer,
They,
where he's used to just sitting at home all day for 6 weeks doing nothing. He'd be like, "What do you mean I've got to come here 5 days a week for 9 hours?" I remember in something like September, sometimes we'd go back in we'd start on a Friday to get you in.
we had one year where we started on a Friday.
To get you in and get you used to where your class is, where you had to go, and everything ready, then start fresh full time table on a Monday. Right, Leighton's Buzzards is coming up. Braking.
You've got a lot of snow in front there.
There is a lot of snow.
It's quite sunny here.
Yeah.
It's like a beautiful February day.
Because when I was really young, when I started secondary school, junior school, we'd always go away that first week of September because it was cheaper. So inevitably I'd go back for a couple of days and then be off for a week. And in those days, there was no like fining you. You just missed a week of school. You got an award today. What, Fatty of the Station?
Yeah.
Prat of the Week. Nice. Yeah, this is great. I'd have 6 weeks of summer and then go back for like a couple of days and then go away on holiday. Unless it was Weston-super-Mare, which, was still a holiday.
A bit about, 50 miles down the road?
Yeah. All right, 6 miles to Bletchley. You're the first person to come to work on your day off. Everyone does that at some point.
My God.
It's worse if you work in retail. If you're, working like some weekends, some not, inevitably you'll get up, be confused as to what day it is, and then go into work in a rush thinking you're late, and it'd be like, you're on your day off. Oh, for God's sake.
At that point, I just work the day.
Oh, you won't, trust me.
No, you don't get paid for it.
You won't get paid for it,
work
so
there
you'll be
for
like,
free.
sod you then, I'm going home.
Well, I suppose we'll get paid for it then.
Well, yeah, because you're on your day off. So if you're in a retail environment, you're off because someone else is on, and then when you're on, someone else is off.
Yes.
So you can't just decide to work your day, because then when it comes to, Wendy having a Wednesday off and you coming your day on a Tuesday, she can't have her Wednesday off then because you've decided that you've worked your Tuesday.
Not just that, if you're in retail, sometimes what they do is you'll put you on like 6 days in a row. So if you come in on the 7th for your first before the row, you end up doing like 7 or 8 in a row.
Yeah. And I worked at Curry's, it was every Saturday, every other Sunday. And then you had either 1 or 2 days off in the week, depending on whether it was your Saturday week or your Sunday week. Right, Bletchley and then Milton Keynes, where I said there's a freight train due, I think, at platform 1 at 8:20, which these guys don't have.
No.
You work every Saturday. That's a common thing. A lot of students will have a Saturday job. It was always the case for me. It was right, you get to your exam year, you get a Saturday job. I had one for a couple of weeks working in a butcher's shop. Hated it. And then as a compromise, Some of the folks wanted me to work Saturdays. I said, well, I'll do something in the evenings. So I got an evening job cleaning Monday to Friday. And that's the point where I gave up my paper round, because I used to have paper round in the mornings and in the evenings. Imagine that, Ethan on a paper round. Right, Ethan, you've got to get up at 5:30, go to the paper shop, get the papers, go and do an hour's paper round, and then go off to college. And I got paid 12 quid a week. Right, 2.7 miles to Bletchley. We're roughly on time. I just leave him there. He's fat enough, he'll float.
Yeah, he'd float.
Just get in, put him onto his back, and then leave him. Just drain the pool.
Why don't you just get a, those fishing rods, boat shoes to get big things out the bottom? Just get one of them.
Harpoon him. Get a whale thing they use for shooting whales, which I don't condone. Have one of those ready for fat people. Look, and say to them, look, if you don't paddle yourself to the side of the pool, we're going to shoot you with this whale gun. Then they'll soon bloody move. Just put some cakes on the side of the pool. That'll get them over there.
Not just that. If you get in the pool, the water drains anyway.
Yeah, it's expensive to refill a pool. That's why I don't do it that often. That's why they're chlorinated to hell. Hey, back in the day, they never used to have the dye in the pool that showed if you pissed, because very rarely you got out of the pool for a wee. Now they have dye in the water in some pools, so that if you have a wee in the water, you get this coloured dye around you.
Weren't they? It's a kid that's opposite the pool.
Yeah, just go and grab a kid and then have a pee. Or go and stand behind a kid, have a pee, then swim off.
That's not creepy at all.
The kid gets thrown out. You're like, well, me.
I'm at Milton Keynes, and I'm 2 minutes early.
Coming into Bletchley.
We'll see if that 712's there then. Or
The Pennsylvania.
no, it's the freight train.
I've got no freight train. I've got Pennsylvania.
Well, it's not
12:40.
No, it was due at 8:12, wasn't it?
Might have gone then.
You're one of those though who pees in the shower. Yet no one gets out of the shower and goes for a wee.
Oh no.
It's part of the sense of freedom having a wee in the shower. It's like no one's ever got out of the sea and gone for a wee.
Oh God, no! Because the people beat you back into the water.
Not just that, you don't see like a great big sperm whale get out of the sea to go for a wee on the beach and then come back in.
Well, exactly. It's good enough for the animals, good enough for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right, passengers here, and then we'll see if this freight train appears. The fish even pee. It's all-in-one pee/poo combo, a bit like budgies.
Oh, yeah. Right then. I need a crane.
Right, 3.2 miles to Milton Keynes. Well, we're going to be roughly on time. Don't forget, tomorrow night here is something we've done about 3 years ago. A game where you get to decide what happens. As Dusk Falls is the name of the game. Certain points in the storyline, you'll get to vote in chat as to what happens in the storyline. So you decide what happens. I just sit here. It's great because I don't even talk much because there's a lot of dialogue going on. If you want to participate, then I do recommend being here from 6 p.m. So you get to see the storyline from the beginning. If I'm not here, start without me.
Okay.
We'll do that. Do you want a memorial or something?
Well, thanks. Yeah.
Oh, I thought, are you popping out then?
I'm just saying, if I'm not here, just start the stream without me.
I see. Why didn't you say that?
I've been to Milton Keynes. Oh yes, not by train. I've been there by car. I went to the MK Centre,
I know.
which is
Been there.
huge. It's probably half empty now.
Oh, freight train.
I was looking
If I
at-
stand on the tracks.
I was looking at
stop.
cars today. Found one I liked. Realised it was for them for sale in Luton.
Oh.
I continued scrolling.
Okay.
Anyone going to the Greatest Gathering? Yes.
Yes.
Me, Ethan, I think a couple of other people from the Discord are going.
Hmm.
I have a problem.
Saturday for me. You've got a problem? We got more than one.
There's
Yeah.
a freight train that came in at 8:15
Yeah.
on a track that didn't have a platform. I tried to stop it. So I got on the tracks, the train went straight through me, and I'm now on one of the trailers going somewhere.
We might be able to run along the train.
Or
Oh,
just
it's-
stay
it's-
there.
It's going to be going down towards Watford.
Yeah, I'm riding it,
Theory.
hopefully, because I'm riding on one of the trailers. I'm sure this is safe.
They do it in America.
Yeah.
Right. So in we come to Milton Keynes. Yeah, Saturday. I think the plan is going to drive to Airport Parkway, East Midlands Airport,
Midlands.
Airport Parkway, and get the train from there.
Mm.
And just leave the car there because trying to drive to the venue would be ridiculous.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
you know what I
train's
mean.
just going past me as we speak.
That means you're close to me again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to get a.
It won't be that expensive for the day. Oh, wrong doors.
On a week.
Yeah, well, we'll time it so we get the trains right.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. Okay, we have arrived here. Now, in theory, in about 4 minutes' time, there should be a freight train coming in on platform 1. There it is.
Ah.
Doesn't look like it's stopping.
That's the
Oh.
train that didn't stop for me. I'm on that train riding it.
Yeah, that's not.
What's plan B?
There's a Pendolino sat there on one of the platforms.
That goes straight to London.
Oh,
Because I
Not too
looked.
bad. Take it.
no,
take
because
an
we
overground from Euston.
want to go to Watford.
We'll stop at Watford then. Make a special
Can I ask-
stop.
Can I ask a question?
Okay,
What does
Yes.
Watford look like on the tracks?
it was quite Watfordy.
Station.
That's not helpful. Because all I can see is a train.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6,
Right.
8. It's 9 stations between Milton Keynes and Watford Junction.
So is there anything else that's due in then?
I'm just give me a moment. I'm just getting the doors unlocked.
There's a motorbike festival at Donington on the Great. That was the other thing I was going to do this year. Was going to do convoy in the park. What time does this Pendolino go out?
I don't know.
Well, that's not bloody good, is it?
Well, it's also not there for me.
You're supposed to be our bloody train guru.
I know.
Platform 4. Platform 4. It will leave at 8:20.
Oh, perfect. Now I'll take that. £6 all day parking at East Midlands Parkway at weekend. Bargain. There you go. That's what I'll do then.
Okay.
Station. Please have your tickets ready for inspection.
Oh, okay, I'll get in here then.
How many stations have I gone past?
Only you can answer that, Trent.
I'm scared for my life. The train's going really quickly. You know, there's one of those scenes where like they're on top of the carriages.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Oi,
on
you.
the carriage,
Out.
but it's going that speed.
There you go. Stop at London
So it's
Euston.
going well for you,
8:51. Okay. Master key on. Reverser is into Neutralis.
What time's it supposed to go?
8:20.
It was just telling me to stop at London Euston.
Well, yeah, just stop at Watford.
Okay, I'm just,
Hold on, Trent. I'm just taking a picture.
just trying to find my whippers.
Okay. I'm just showing you what I can see.
Are there any wipers on this thing?
Trent is just staring at the logo.
There we go.
Yeah, that's all I can see.
Right, let's go then.
Well, I just seen my train go, so
Right, I've just jumped in that Pendolino.
Yeah, it's just pulled in for me.
Right, we'll take this to
Ow.
Watford. So 44 miles to
So-
Euston. How far is it from Euston to Watford? Oh, the door's shut, hopefully. Yeah.
Hold on, I'll have a look. It is 17.
Okay.
Watford. You do the rest of the maths.
So 27 miles.
Well, that service failure signal passed at danger. I was standing on the platform.
Haha.
Okay. Load it in for the menu.
Are you actually going to be able to jump out when you get to Watford, though, Trent?
I don't
Should
know.
be
I'm
right.
just staying there. I put a picture in a train sim game
Okay.
room. So that's all I can see. So I'm hoping Watford. There's a massive sign that says "Welcome to Watford.
No.
Get out here."
There won't be.
I may end up in the siding somewhere.
You're probably going to. I'm just gone. Oh, I'm just stopped.
Still got wheel slip at 60 miles an hour.
I've just reloaded in that Pendolino service from the menu.
I've got some yellows. You need to get trains in well 5. Yeah, it is good compared to 4. When 4 came out, it felt like 3.5. This actually did feel like something new. And
Turn
this
off.
this route is so good. Oh, you did the free upgrade from 4. Yeah, so you got the core game, not the routes. You can probably get this route quite cheap.
Probably normal 30 quid.
It's going. I'm not the
in
one.
Euston.
I'm not the one sat in the back of a freight train currently wishing they were dead. Which is what
Yeah.
Trent's doing. Trent's now in the back of some random freight train heading south.
He's just standing on a wagon.
Yeah, that's the full version of Train Sim World 5, I reckon. You
Yeah,
don't.
that
No
sounds
one.
about
Yeah,
right.
no one needs that. You either need just the standard version or the ultimate version.
Right, London Euston, back condition at Watford. Go.
Okay, this seems too quick in the snow. Yeah, that's worth it for the deluxe because you get the routes as well, and then you'll get the Pendolino. Unfortunately, it means you also get the Flix train thing.
Yeah, standard is currently $39.99. Deluxe is currently on the Steams.
To me, it was Ethan. Like,
Issues is not on Eastern.
I'm not saying it's the bad thing, but Ethan's breaking up every so often.
It is.
Good.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I think it's because you broke your headset.
I don't think I've broken it. Well, I clearly have.
Well, yeah.
If it would work with my normal. Okay, I might have to try something out.
And it's now your internet as well because you're siloning.
Yeah, he's been doing that.
Oh,
It's
for God's
half
sake.
6. I just thought it all me. What are you downloading now?
Got nothing.
Train Weekly.
That's a good price on CD keys, but it's sold out. Well, then it's not such a good price if it isn't available.
No.
Yeah.
Right, so I should have 10 miles to go then. No. I've got to go to 17 miles.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah. 21.
Yeah, no, Flixbus have been in the UK for a while. I can
Around London.
almost see Flixbus. Well, I think Megabus will stop at some point because they're getting less and less
They
routes.
have.
Although that's part of National Express. I can see Flixbus like taking over the UK.
Okay, gents, everything's going wrong here tonight, so I'm going to bail out.
Okay,
Not
Okay,
really enjoying it, so
Fair enough.
no problem.
catch you soon.
See ya, bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does it.
And we are.
He's definitely muted himself.
Yeah. I keep getting the uncouple icon come up.
Well, don't do that because you'll uncouple. Well, actually, what you could do is you could uncouple the train couple the carriage in the direction where you're going, and then the carriages you're in will just gradually come to a halt. Then what you could do is then you could hop out, hook up a train to the front, and then tow those carriages down to Watford.
The thing is, right,
Yeah.
the loco is right in front of me.
That's fine. So just uncouple from the loco. The loco will sod off. The carriages you're in will slow down.
I would do that, but I'll do that when I get to Watford Junction, so I know I've stopped at the right
Yeah,
place.
but you've heard of a thing called momentum, haven't you?
No, that's
They're-
what
they're not-
True.
It's not as soon as you uncouple, you're just going to come grinding to a halt. Actually, no, they're air brakes. So the brakes
They
may
might do, to be
may
completely
apply.
Alright, we'll try it. That stopped
Oh,
instantly.
yeah.
Train!
Uh,
Come
the
here!
the clumsy gamer 91. Thanks for the follow.
Train, stop! Let me in! Let me in! No, don't you dare speed up.
It's not.
Come back!
So what we're saying,
It's not Pina. No.
so what
Right.
we're saying is Steve's great idea has kind of failed.
We've got to be somewhere close to Watford now.
I am at Signal, in between Signal.
Why don't you just press 9 and look on the map?
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Where's the nearest train station? Spring is my next nearest train station. But that's miles away. Yes.
Where's that freight train you were on? I'm just about to overtake it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was going quite slow.
Quite funny, right? I disconnected the brakes, the whole train stopped. I thought, oh, I can go and run after it. It sped up, and now there's all the carriages just stopped.
Where am I? Where was that? I've just passed. That was Cheddington.
You're a stop or two behind me. I just went through Bletchley.
Let's spawn. What's
Well,
that spawn?
I'm 31 from Euston, so that means I've got about 13 miles to go till I should be coming somewhere close to Watford. Then the idea is I'm going to try and jump in an overground train if there is one, and take that back to Euston.
You know how you'll get close to Watford because you'll go through a tunnel.
Useful.
Why didn't you tell me this
Was it-
when I was...
Yeah, why didn't you say that before?
Because I completely forgot, to be completely honest with you.
If you see any abandoned carriages, ignore that.
Well, we're not going to see them. If only we get multiplayer in Trains in World 6, then I probably would see them. What's Ethan studying? How to do as little with your life as possible, but love trains. It's a course he's taking at college.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
How to set an alarm clock. He hasn't turned up for
I'm failing at.
he hasn't turned up for any lesson at all for that one.
No.
It is tourism, yeah,
Yeah.
because that's one of the easiest things you could do. Think the amount of people in this country that are probably studying tourism. How many of those people are going to end up in the tourist industry? None. How many are going to be?
99% of
How many are going to be travel agents? How many are going to end up as tour guides or something working for the National Trust or something where they're actually going to be dealing with tourists? No one. People only pick it because it's an easy subject.
about 40% of my class is the rugby lads that we've got.
Right then. I wonder how bad this can go.
Right, 28 miles.
I'm in the M9 now.
Why are you in an American... That's third rail. That won't run.
I just picked a train. I didn't realise what it was.
Actually,
Is it moving?
you can do through the
Hold on.
console, I think. You can tell it to ignore the power, can't you?
No, it's not moving.
So, don't ask me how.
Being
okay.
honest, the sort of thing I think Ethan's going to end up doing, I can almost see him in a supermarket, but almost being in a supermarket for a long time. Starting off filling shelves, because he can be quite helpful, chatty, and outward once he relaxes. I can see him being really good at a customer service type role, or even ending up in some sort of supervisory management sort of role.
I also want to.
Yeah, but you say that.
I don't find myself as a very good leader.
Yeah, but I didn't start out thinking I'd end up in management. You don't. But you
No.
you end up being given more responsibilities, and then you go, actually, this is easy. I get frustrated by not being able to manage in my place. That's why I want to go back to some sort of management role. Well, yeah, Michael, we have had this discussion. It may happen, but don't solely bank on it.
No.
Third time might be the charm, but also it could be that first two times you failed at getting in. That could be a sign. Right, I'm 7 miles away from Watford, I think.
I just fast tracked to Watford because I had a train on every line. It won't move.
Oh,
Ah.
So it's going really well from your ideas, Steve.
the railway will employ people under 18.
Yeah, they
So,
do.
same with every
They
company
have.
will employ people under 18. I've employed people under 18. You've just got different health and safety requirements. They've got to be supervised.
Depends on the type of work.
You can work solo under 18, but you need to have a way of being able to be checked on.
That's why that's why those that are mainly either supervised or in an office type place. Well, I know 3 people that are currently under the age of 18 that are working on the railway. So
Yeah, there you go. And Michael started at 17. The railway offer apprenticeships from 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, the role you applied for may have been an 18 plus role, but apprenticeships start generally when you're 16. Right, 22 miles. So about 5 miles from Watford, I think.
What time is it for you?
8:33.
That's 8:36 for me. There's a train leaving at 8:43, if that helps.
That might do it.
Is that an overground one?
Yes.
Yeah, that should be good then.
Alright, I'll sit in it.
You do that.
Right, so I think we're about
Yeah.
2 or 3 miles out from Watford. What station are you? You're a station.
That's going to be Apsley. You got one more to pass and then Watford.
And then it's overground time. Alright, so next station coming up. This reminds me of being on the Eurostar. It's that constant high speed noise. Well, say I'd looked at becoming a bus slash coach driver when I was younger, but then realised how much I valued my weekends, and realised how unsociable hours being a coach driver and bus driver was, and then decided to go down the path of, well, it ended up being, well, first of all, 6 day a week retail, so I was working some Saturdays, and then unfortunately proper retail, and then the best thing I did was end up in a trade environment, because you're working Monday to Friday, and if you are working on a Saturday, it's generally till midday, and normally that's done on a rota basis as well. Right, So it's slowlying. Can't quite see the... oh, here's the tunnel. How much trade eat for a packet of jelly babies? Well, again, that's the problem with that sort of work, isn't it, Amy Lou? Which train sim HUD do you like the best? This one. Partly because I can see what's going on, but I don't use a minimalist one as well, because people watching on tablets and phones and stuff, you can't see what's going on. Over the years, Jesus Christ, well, this hasn't varied that much in all the time I've been doing Train Sim World. Unfortunately, I remember playing Microsoft Train Simulator, which I've still got on CD behind me somewhere. Right. If you'd have told me then this is how train simulators are going to look, I would have gone, no way. Right, considering we're not supposed to stop here. Imagine that getting shouted at over the radio going, you're not supposed to stop there. Right, there's the overground in. Right. Oh, shit. Right, what we'll do is we'll get up, stand up. Get out of there. Go to the console. Relinquish service. So that should now sod off, which it does. Right mouse button. It's a mod, so it only works on the PC version. It's a mod you put in. So you can adjust the weather, you can speed up time. Right, is it this one here then? I'm guessing so.
Yeah,
is it the only one?
on platform 1, yes. Is it 1? Or is it 4? The one closest to the main line.
Yeah, so that one then.
843, perfect. That's the key in. Reverser into forward. We have some windows that are covered in bloody snow.
I didn't know Windows operating system had snow version.
Tail light off. I'll put them on night because of snow. Where are my wipers? Intermittent. There we go. Right. Overground time.
Yep, I'm just outside Watford.
That's fine, doesn't leave at 8:43.
Yeah, it's 8:39 on mine at the moment.
Yeah, have you got crisp turned on in your Discord, Ethan? So we get a lot of hiss when you speak.
Well, I don't think I turned it off.
Yeah.
You have a snake with you?
Yeah. It's got a little worm.
Do you need to put your pants up on this?
No,
mine's
it's
down.
third rail.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
moving.
Press the third rail button in the cab. To the DC.
Jeez. My shoes are flashing.
Yeah, and then
Press that button.
then press shoes down.
Yeah.
Oh, here's something. I'm
Yeah.
moving.
Yay, that's a plus. Wipers slow. There we go.
You're beautifully sunny for me.
Yeah, it's not turning
Actually,
out to be
what
quite a nice day.
How do I weather?
Oh, he's gonna cheat now.
I forgot how to do it. Environment settings, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Weather. Ground snow. No, thank you.
Just change your temperature. That's how I'm even gonna get rid of it.
I'll get rid of precipitation. I'll get rid of wetness. We'll get rid of cloudiness. There we go. We're getting rid of water. Well, it's still raining. Well, that might stop. I can't stand the rain.
Did you turn wetness down as well?
Alright, doors unlocked. There we go. Did I turn wetness down as well? I don't bloody know.
He did something.
I'll have a look.
Hang on, no. Is it still halfway? Ooh, there we go.
Right, approaching into Watford.
There we go. We're okay now. See, I am God.
I know you can bark.
No, not dog. God.
That's what you said, dog.
Change my lights to day running now. Fine.
Yeah.
Day. Happy now?
No.
No.
Yeah, so hopefully next week will be another overground line, which isn't this train. It's the other one.
Route 7.
We had 3-7 and then he broke up.
Yeah.
378.
Okay. Which hopefully is a more exciting line than the Barking Riverside.
I would get your hopes up.
Yeah, 30 degrees. Yes, it's not. I'm not a fan. I like the Barking Riverside line, but it's just quite, well, boring. And I got a feeling the Mild May, although probably modelled really well, it's still going to be quite boring.
Yeah.
But like this isn't the exciting bit of this route. It's interesting, but it's not exciting. Right, Watford High Street then. Off we go.
Amarillo.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the only thing we won't be doing on this one then is the underground. That's what we need in this. They need to do another underground line. It's miniature circle line. It's quite big though, isn't it? See why they did the Bakerloo, because it's relatively short.
Bit like Ethan.
Yeah.
You know that freight train that I disconnected the cargo from?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just passed me as a single unit.
Oh, without the wagons.
Yeah.
No.
You should do the Glasgow subway. That's quite cool in Train Sim Classic. Although you can't do the whole thing in Train Sim Classic. It won't let you. There isn't a scenario that does the whole thing. Because it doesn't do the whole thing. It comes in and goes out of the depot. And it's like, it's nearly a circle. I want to go to Glasgow just to see how tiny the actual subway cars are.
You would probably have to duck down in order to get on them.
So it's 6 inches then?
Yeah.
Maybe they do a foot long.
It's not that sort of subway, Trent.
Oh. I have to make myself hungry then.
Of course you did.
And stop.
The timetable's pretty tight on this route.
You want a commutery one, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get time to do the whole of this route. There might be some skipping of stations happening.
Well, actually, if you only go as... Let's say game. If you only go as far as Wolverhampton Junction, it's actually quite a good place to end for next week.
That's not a bad shout. And then we'll carry on from Willesden Junction on the Mildmay line.
Yeah.
Will you remember those is the question?
Yeah, of
What's
course.
it,
That sounds
Hey.
so confident.
Oh, for God's sake, game. I was in the train.
Is it like oh, he's turning into Peanut. Is it like bingo? I can't do that.
You can't
Right.
I can't do Newcastle. Hey, is it like bingo on Saturday night? I need to do a thing in the Discord to see how many people are actually joining in. Because if it's only like 4 people, then I won't do it.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
You got no choice because you're here.
Well, yeah.
That does limit the fact of what you do.
It can do.
And then the following week will be with Trent.
We will be.
Not on a Friday.
Well, no, yeah, we're not doing bingo on the Friday and bingo Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Friday for some reason.
No, trucking Friday.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I need
Where-
to drive to the
Where
place.
Ed has said he will definitely be there for trucking. So expect no Ed.
Yeah, I've got to drive over there. So I'm doing a new truck.
Yeah, the problem is, Mike, I'm not saying that it's having enough people this side. Which we've been having a discussion today about multiplayer streams. And that I might sort of change things up, which is partly why I'm doing the As Dusk Falls tomorrow. I really enjoy the multiplayer stuff, but when there isn't many of us to do the multiplayer stuff, it makes it a bit of a challenge. Right, doors are opening at Bushy.
You should go to a Manscaped and be quite bushy.
This stream sponsored by manscaping.com.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah,
Have you got hair you want to remove?
we can't talk about that, Chen.
Right, Carpenter's Park.
I've been there.
Okay.
Let me guess. Because you're in London.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, all right, Stokey. Well, that's why trying some of these things in Roblox, Michael. Although I don't want to end up just being a Roblox streamer because I'm not 8. It is about doing some things that are fun. A bit like golfing with idiots. Although I'm starting to get... Doing it too often means it becomes a bit samey. So it's trying to find things that obviously those of us playing it have got to be interested in doing it and not doing it for the sake of it. But it's also got to be enjoyable to you lot, which sometimes some of the things I watch, they're not enjoyable to watch. Like the quiz doesn't get many viewers because it's not really something you can join in with. Bingo, I think, might be, because anyone that's watching can also join and it doesn't cost you anything.
All the time.
Yeah. So we're trying out. I've not played it yet, so I won't be playing it until Saturday.
I don't think we even got a link to it.
No, we're just going to do it on a public server.
Yeah. Everyone will be playing and no viewers. Well, that's fine. We are arriving at this place. I think this overground line is more interesting because you've got the other stuff going past on bits of it. You're not.
Yeah.
It's not just a solo line. You're not just seeing another overground train every 15 minutes. You're actually seeing the stuff going up and down the West Coast main line.
What's quite funny is being in one of these and having a Pendolino overtake you.
Yeah.
And then obviously you try and race it.
Do you?
Well, I do.
I don't.
There you go. Pendolino. So yeah, so tomorrow as dusk falls, Thursday night, not sure what yet. It will certainly be something. Friday night trucking, Saturday night bingo, Sunday lunchtime back on the farm. Monday then might be here with the new line in this, which means Tuesday, if it's good, we'll do some more of it. If not, Tuesday, we'll do some more of this line because we haven't done the overground bit. So there's plenty more to do in this. And then next week, more things. Actually, on time.
Like 10 seconds early.
Yeah, I'm roughly on time as well.
Carol wheels done.
You're there?
That's when I stop. I'm just leaving. Stone Lane.
You're 10 minutes in front of me.
We sort of divvy dally.
It's not my fault the bloody game spatted me when I was stopped in a flipping station.
Well, I'm on time by the looks of things.
Yeah, I'm about a minute early. I'm trying to go a bit quick.
Have somebody's eye out if you do that.
Let's try and remind you of the colours of the old Met police cars. Yeah, jam sandwich. Braking. That works. Everyone can still get on and off. Right, hatch end. Oh. 377 going down. Because this still isn't the full timetable, is it? Not the, you know, that
No.
everything runs on this line. Because they haven't obviously
What
got...
you're on isn't.
No. Yeah, but even what you're on isn't. It's a full timetable, but still not what everything runs on this line in reality.
It's a This is probably about 95% of it.
Like you're saying, there's some other things that run up and down Milton Keynes. It's not just Pendolinos and 350s.
Well, no, on this one I've got the 807. Well, the 805 even. So it's Avanti's IET. And then you've also got the Angry trains. Obviously, we haven't got those in game anyway.
No, that's what I mean. It's not everything.
Well, the 350s are just running the same services as the Angry ones will be.
No, not everything's on the same line.
Yeah, so the actual trains that do run on this line aren't in this because of licensing.
No.
I hope we get
Yeah.
the Angry trains, because that'd be nice on Birmingham Cross City.
Yeah. I could see it happening.
Right, Headstone Lane just down here. So where am I going as far as?
Willesden Junction.
Okay.
One after that one, I believe. But don't quote me on that.
No, it's not.
Okay. Ignore everything I've just said.
Okay.
And close the doors already.
I can have a look at the timetable and see. Lost my tea. There it is. Harrow and Wealdstone,
next?
Kenton, South Kenton, North Wembley, Wembley Central, Stonebridge Park, Harlesden, Willesden Junction. So another 20 minutes. That's perfect.
Ticket checks are in operation.
Oh, 377.
Please have your tickets ready for inspection.
All right, 1.2 miles to Harrow and Wealdstone. Well, we could get on to Tube if we wanted to.
On to Tube.
When was the last time I did London? Oh, a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? So I go the whole... Bloody hell. First time in a couple of years, I'm actually going to go over a month without going into London.
Yeah,
Bloody
okay.
hell, yeah.
I was going in on the
Last one
5th
would have
of
been-
5th of April. The last time was my birthday weekend.
2 months without London.
I can cope with that. I just never go in London again or drive that way down the M4. I should just never go past Heathrow again.
Okay, I'll move to Slough.
God, no one's ever said that.
No, Maidenhead. Was the first place I could think of.
So yeah, we are organising a bit of another annual Sims and Stuff London trip. It's going to be the first weekend in July. I need to confirm hotels. I've been looking. You're probably looking at about 180 quid for hotels. Although I'm going to start and look a bit further afield, and maybe like we discussed Reading.
Heck, even bloody Slough.
Well, yeah, because it'll be easier to get to and from, and fairly easy to get into London and back from London, but could be a lot cheaper in hotels.
Yeah. And for all you northerners, it's easy to get to as well.
And probably cheaper because you haven't got to go through London.
Yeah. You go through Birmingham.
Nothing to do with it being just a 40-minute drive for me.
No, not and being like half an hour from me.
You can get your company train
Well,
straight
that's
to Reading. Well, there you go.
Yeah, change at Birmingham. You get the Bournemouth one.
So yeah,
Actually, no, there's the Newcastle Reading.
so that I think will be the plan. Just need to find a hotel in and around Reading. They're going to be cheaper than London because it's Reading.
Yeah.
All right, Kenton is next. Yeah, we got easy services in into London on the Saturday morning and back on the Saturday night, either by jumping on a train from Reading to London or just jumping on the Purple Line. Which every time I mention doing it, you can just see Ethan just boiling inside because he likes to get on proper trains. And I'm like, well, no, it's easier, Purple Train, because it's just straight into the centre of London, job done. He's getting much slower. But yeah, but sometimes it isn't about the speed of getting somewhere, it's convenience.
It's speed.
Which is why the Purple Line does so well. You want to go to Canary Wharf, you just jump straight on, you live in Reading, you jump on the Purple Train. Because by the time you'd get a train into Paddington and then you dick around getting on the Underground and ended up on the Purple Line anyway, you may as well just stay on the bloody Purple Line.
On the Purple Line at Pad.
Yeah, then you may as well just get on the train at Reading. And just sit there and have one nice relaxing journey all the way to Canary Wharf. Sometimes it's quite nice just doing things without changing. So yes, so purposely we'll get the Purple Train in and out just to annoy Ethan.
Oh.
He'll be working by then. It'd be hilarious if he has to work on that Saturday.
I'm not with me.
So he wouldn't be able to come anyway. Or he starts working and work says, yeah, you can't have any time off, so you've been here 2 months, and he starts in June, and part of your working week is a Saturday and a Sunday.
What you should do is, just to help you annoy him, go and see him.
Oh, yeah, if he's working in a supermarket, yeah, we'd all go in.
And be really awkward.
I punch you all in the face.
Excuse me, young man, can you tell me where the baked beans are? Just he's putting out the baked beans.
Shove it, throw a tin of baked beans at your head.
Uh-huh. This I always find strange when you see the normal trains like on the same tracks as the underground trains. It's like, wait, what?
Problem is you have to step up to get on these, but then down to the Bakerloo ones.
Yeah.
Which I find quite funny.
Reading Central Premier Inn, 4th to the 6th, 143 quid. So that's cheaper than London by about 40 quid, nearly. But I bet they'll be cheaper than that. I bet if you looked at a Travel Lodge or an Ibis budget, I bet they'd be cheaper still.
I'll try someone like Maidenhead or Slough.
But you got to think of convenience to get to as well and from.
Well, Maidenhead and Slough are on Purple.
Yeah, but I'm saying that people can get direct trains from the north to Reading. Then
Well, yeah, that.
again, just the conversation we was having about convenience.
Well, yeah.
Well, you're going to want it cheap. Well, actually, no, you could just go home.
Yeah,
Yeah, briefly.
we get peace and quiet for a day.
Uh-huh. I just get a late train back.
I could just bloody go home. I go, right, get back to
Yeah, you
Reading. It's a 35-minute drive. I'll just drive home. That'll save me 150
Yeah.
quid. The following morning, just drive back to Reading.
Yeah,
35-minute
I'd
drive.
do the same. By the time the last one from Reading back to Staines done.
Yeah, so the plan for that Saturday is going to do a couple of bits of touristy stuff. We'll do a couple of film locations, a couple of places that we used in like Harry Potter, etc. Do a little mini race. And the advantage with, hopefully we can get everyone that's coming to come down on the Friday. If that's the case, then we can go into London for Friday evening. And then get into London early-ish on the Saturday morning. Stay out a bit later on the Saturday night, including having a meal out somewhere. And then back to the hotel late. Everyone can just get up on the Sunday morning and make their way home. Won't do anything on the Sunday.
So you'll be going back Saturday night then, Steve?
To be honest, I probably would.
Hmm.
If I parked at Reading Station, I'd probably just get back to the hotel late, or get back to Reading Station late, rather than go to the hotel. If it's like 10 p.m, I just jump in the car and drive home.
Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing.
I wake up on Saturday morning at home.
Yeah. Sunday morning even.
Or Sunday morning. Otherwise, I'd just be getting up on a Sunday morning, getting in the car and driving home.
Yeah, and you spent 70 quid for the luxury.
Yeah. It's 4 hours 23 from Durham to Reading direct. That's not bad.
Yeah, you get the Newcastle Reading that goes via Doncaster.
Yeah, he knows. He works for the train company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not the brightest tool in the shed, is he?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Reading might actually work out to be quite a good location for everybody. I think it's easy for Trent to get to. It's obviously easy for Michael. Nico probably just drive to bloody Reading.
Yeah, knowing him.
If Richard wanted to come up, then it's easy from Bristol. So anybody else that lives in the sort of south east, it's fairly easy to get to.
Mm.
Or those who want to come meet us for the day on the Saturday, just come into London, meet us for the day.
Yeah.
Right. Wembley Central.
Yeah, that's my next one.
But yeah, we'll confirm hotels over. I said I want to do it by sort of this weekend coming. Confirm that, and I'll do a thing in the Discord to see who's interested in doing it. Also doing a bit of an impromptu thing at Alton Towers in May, just after Keith's birthday. So that's the first Saturday in May, so the May Bank Holiday weekend. You've definitely got some hissing going on, Keith.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's causing it.
Your crisp is definitely on.
Yes.
Then I think you might have broke your headset.
Yeah, I got a feeling I might have done.
Too heavy-handed with it. Shocker.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It
It
goes
won't
from
be
my
broken.
head to the little standy thing.
Or it's the USB end that's broke then.
Yeah, it could be the jack.
Do you leave it plugged in?
No.
Well, you leave your laptop on your desk though, didn't you?
Yeah,
Then why don't you just leave your headset
you-
plugged in?
because I like using the audio from the laptop.
Oh, okay. We can leave the headset
That's
plugged
fair.
in and then just change the audio to the speakers like you do here.
I probably could.
Then you
but,
haven't got to keep unplugging it and plugging it back in and breaking it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's too logical for even.
Look, don't come in with your logic. Told you that.
When do I get a weekend of peace?
2 weeks time, you said.
Yeah.
Apart from question alphabet.
And the 29th. Yes, I get the 15th. Then I see him in Paul for the weekend, and then I get the weekend after peace because that's Mother's Day weekend.
Yes.
All your Christmases have come at once.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, but then come back with you after our London day.
No,
I am.
no, you're not.
It's £8.
No, you're not. I've already booked my ticket, so it isn't £8
Oh, well,
now
you-
for you. It's £20, plus then
Uh-huh.
the getting home on the following day. It's pointless. Pointless coming back here for like 10 p.m. on a Saturday night to go home again at 2 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon.
It's very pointless, to be fair. Just stay at home.
Yeah.
Because what, theoretically, you're going straight to bed. You won't get up till 9, at least.
9, you're having a laugh, aren't you? 10,
10.
then
Yeah,
streaming,
yeah, nine.
and,
That's ambitious on Sunday.
and then half an hour after stream, he gets on the train and goes home.
So you only get 2.5 hours for what?
Yeah, it's-
20 quid?
Yeah, it's-
Pointless.
exactly.
It is, though.
Yeah, you may as well save that 20, 30 quid and use that the following weekend.
Yeah. We'll save it and get Trains and Will.
Don't be
DLCs.
logical.
Exactly. You want to spend 40 quid on Trains in World DLCs this month. Don't go there, Michael.
Yeah, I like a couple of ideas.
Uh-huh.
I have.
I bought her a Christmas present this year. I bought her a Christmas present last year. I'm pretty sure I ended up buying her a birthday present last year as well.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the trains at Stonebridge Park. Right, a couple more stops to go. And then we're going to end up where the Mildmay line then goes from. So if that's out next Tuesday, we'll start from there on the Mildmay line. Selected door opening. Nah, they all open. You're an idiot if you get off and there isn't a platform there. It's your own bloody fault.
Smoking is not permitted in any part of this station or on
Harlesden.
e-cigarettes.
Yeah, something like that. Right, should be 2 stops to go, I reckon. Which is handy because we've got a red.
Red normally means bad.
Red is not. No, if you look down and you're covered in red, something's happened. If you happen to have a chainsaw in your hand, something's probably happened.
Mm.
What happens if it's a red screwdriver?
If it's a red screwdriver, just don't stab yourself with it.
Well, screwdrivers are generally blunt anyway.
Well, it's like the old thing. That started because of our ex-colleague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so did I.
I had a conversation with Ethan on the phone the other day. I think for about a minute straight, all he did was make noises at me. Yeah. That's pretty much all he said.
Oh, Steve.
I said, stop making bloody noises at me. What?
Saying stupid things then.
What was you saying then?
It's quite nice this morning. I had a very peaceful drive to work.
Did you not? It wasn't up then.
No.
I was.
I had something amusing. He sends me a Snapchat, good morning, in the morning. And I had something amusing to send him when I got the Snapchat thing, and I never got it.
Really?
Is all I got was at 7 o'clock, and when he should have been up at like 6:30. He shouldn't talk to me. He's just making noises. I hung up on him last year when he did that. He kept going, I said, you do that one more time, I'm hanging up. You went, so I hung up.
That's one way to stop him doing it. Just hang up.
He might have been a bit grumpy that day, to be honest.
Right, Wilson Junction.
Steve.
There we go. Exactly, poor Steve.
Can we start a GoFundMe for Steve?
Yeah. I realised the stress I get from having an Ethan. Should go back to when my life was much simpler. Me and the budgie.
Once upon a time, there was a man named Steve.
The stress is a tax write-off. If only. Wish Ethan was a bloody tax write-off. Oh, you're getting more adverts, Michael. Well, Stokey tried to give you a sub earlier. It failed. Oh, so which way does this go from Wheels? I'm guessing different platforms. Trent could call
It goes
Ethan when
from
Trent's
high
get it.
level.
Yeah, but Ethan won't be up.
No.
You have a really funny... Oh, it's Mother that said that.
Yeah.
Well, that could be ranging from like 3 AM to 5 AM at the moment.
Oh, so it's up the stairs is where they go from.
Yes.
Oh, I should get out and go up, see if I can go up there.
You can't.
Oh.
I tried it. It
That was
didn't
very
really
short,
work.
Well, yeah, there's nothing. Hey, there's nothing modelled up there. That's why.
There is.
Which was me? Hang on. Yeah, so it's up here then is where the new one's going to go from.
Yes.
This platform up here.
4 and 5.
Well, where's... Oh, well, 5's over there. Yeah, you can't get to 5. The camera won't let you go over there. Oh, yes, you can. There you go. So, yeah, so that's where the new line, hopefully out next week, will go from up there. I wonder if these will be modelled in that. It'd be quite cool if they were.
It should be modelled as AI.
Right.
Although, Michael, it tells you way out, and then it's not a way out.
Oh, just there you go. Just go up that service. Yeah, it's as far as you can get. Someone started off with a train.
Driver change.
Oh, I missed the bloody tube train as well. Oi, bloody push me. There we go then.
Stations are no smoking areas.
We will end there.
Please do not smoke until you have left the
Done. So yeah, Euston, we have a problem. Up to Milton Keynes, back to Watford, down to Willesden Junction, where next Monday, hopefully, we will carry on from Willesden Junction, go all the way around to Stratford, which doesn't link up with anything. That is the plan. Next stream, though, back tomorrow night. Don't forget, something I did about 3 years ago, where you get to decide what happens in the game. As Dusk Falls is the name of the game. It's a story-driven game where certain things will come up in the game where you vote in chat as to what happens. So you decide the outcome of the story. Last time we did it, people were really evil, but you can decide what goes on. That's next week, and if successful and you enjoy it, then we'll do that. So that's tomorrow. If you enjoy that, we'll carry on next week as well. If you don't, then we won't. Thursday night, something multiplayer. Don't know what yet. Larwood hasn't badgered me to do the supermarket thing this week, so we'll see what happens there. Friday night is some trucking and tunes. Saturday night, bingo. Again, one of those where you can join in. Get a Roblox account. Doesn't cost you anything. We will link the server we're in, if we can, on the stream on Saturday, and you can join us for a game of bingo. That's Saturday night. And then Sunday lunchtime, we'll be back on the farm doing the farming type thing. So yeah, here all the way through now from tomorrow night all the way through till next Friday. You've got to put up with me every day.
Yay!
Yeah. And then won't be here on the Saturday because going to annoy Trent. And then we'll be here all the way through them for the next 10 days or so. I know. So then, like, I'm trying every other weekend. I don't mind missing every other Saturday as far as a stream's concerned. Don't forget, on the 22nd of March, we're away for the weekend. So I won't be doing a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday stream because we're down in Paul for the weekend. But we'll be here on the Monday that week, and then yeah, not sure about Easter yet. Haven't made plans, but we shall see. Anyway, there we go. Thanks, you line chat, for keeping us company for the last 2.5 hours. To Dorset earlier for joining us. I can tell he wasn't feeling it. Hopefully he'll come back and join us in something later in the week. To these two idiots then. Idiot number one, by height, I think is a Trent. Thank you, Trent.
Thank you.
Idiot number two is an Ethan. Thank you, Ethan.
Here's Mr. TV.
You had a few laughs. We're not here for that. And wait till you see Ethan. That's funny.
Uh-huh.
It is. Thanks to the Clumsy Gamer for following. Luke, Pina, Wanders, and TC for subscribing. One of those thanks to a gift from Stokey. Trent and Ethan for doing, well, nothing, basically, apart from driving
Excuse
trains.
me?
Oh, and
I did something.
removing a command.
Yeah.
There we go. I'll be back all by myself tomorrow night to do the As Dusk Falls thing. If you want to be part of the storyline and you want to know what's going on, I do advise being here and ready from 6 p.m. So you get the interesting bit at the beginning. With the robbery, I think that happens, or the burglary or something at the very beginning of the storyline, if I remember rightly. Otherwise, you'll come in halfway through and won't remember what's going on. There we go. That's tomorrow night. I'll be back for that. Until then, say goodnight, guys.
Yeah.
Good
Bye.
night.